Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Wednesday, February 14th, 2018. First of all, happy Valentine's Day to everybody. If you have a loved one out there that you care about, and make sure you spend that special time with them today, because that's important. Not that it's, here's the thing is, okay, let's go into Valentine's Day for a minute. Valentine's Day is very commercialized. It's all about money. When you can buy a dozen roses any other time of the year for 15 bucks, but on Valentine's Day you pay 60 or better, that's commercialized. When I was with my ex-wife, I would never buy her anything on Valentine's Day, and I would tell her that I wouldn't, because I wouldn't participate in, because they said we had to do it on this day. What I did do is I bought her flowers all the time, but I did it when she didn't expect it. So I think it was appreciated more, and she always said she appreciated it more like that. So anyway, I'm going to pan up here at the sky. Not a bad day, some puffy clouds, but for the most part nice and clear. We brought in 2.1 kilowatt hours so far today. It is almost 4 in the afternoon now. This grouping brought in 0.7, and this grouping brought in 1.4. So having them up higher definitely has made a difference. And now that the sun is starting to be higher in the sky, it's definitely making a difference too in that aspect. And the days are getting longer, which helps as well. But so we'll just, I can't wait to put up my rack and see what kind of production I get once I put in the solar rack. That'll be real interesting. But anyhow, a good day that way. Like I said, weather-wise, a nice day as well, and almost 50 degrees here today at the homestead, so not bad at all. And so anyway, a lot of stuff going on. The channel has, as you guys have probably noticed, within the last week here, really blown up a little bit, which is pretty cool. Like I said, there's been a lot of comments, and I can't get to every comment, guys. I haven't even actually answered comments probably in the last 3 days, because there's been just that many. It's been so many. But like I said, I do read all the comments. And and of course I go through and I have to delete certain things, but it's interesting, and but people are interesting anyway. So everybody's going to have their opinion, so that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But so anyhow, we've nice, like I said, just nice to have a decent day out here today, and not have the super cold weather. So here we are, almost through February, pretty much. 14th, we're at the halfway point of February, and I wanted to show you guys this over here real quick. Now, here we are almost through February. Not almost through, but halfway through. And we're still working off of this pile of wood that we had here. We're getting down there, obviously, now. Pretty soon we'll have to start hitting into this, but I'm going to have a lot of wood left over at the end of the season, which is good, because that way I can reload here in the spring and get things going, and do it like that. That'll be a good thing. But we're still working on that pile of wood, so that's pretty cool. So it's we had more than enough for the winter, which is cool, and because we heat with wood, so that's important that we have enough to get us through. I'd like to have a little bit more on hand, just because I would like to each year not have to worry as much of, okay, now I got to reload as much again. So I think this year we're going to be in pretty good shape as far as the wood goes. So I'm pretty happy with that. We had a real cold streak this winter, a few weeks, probably 3 weeks, where it was really cold. We've had a lot of snow, but that's, it's what we deal with up here in the Northeast. It's like every region of the country has its pros and cons, and so one of the things I know I like to talk about when I talk about, how important food is with being prepared and having, a different variety of food. When I talk about that, I don't talk about water, because of the fact that water-wise, up here we're good. So, I mean, it depends on what part of the country you are in, really. I really don't have to worry about water up here. So, that's a really good thing. It's a good feeling. We have our own well, And there's all kinds of springs and everything around up here as well, so there's water all over the place. I know my neighbor has a spring, and my other neighbor, he also has a well. So you know, it's as far as that goes, I mean, there's a tremendous amount of water up in this area. So that's why I really don't talk about water as much. Obviously, without water, fresh water, you're going to be dead in 3 days. And if you're drinking tainted water, then you're looking at diarrhea, dysentery, you know, all kinds of other issues, and that's not a good thing either. But so, you know, anyway, that's you know, that's why I really don't talk a lot about water, because like I said, we have a lot of water. Like I said, that's why I always say food is key. You really do need to have, you know, enough food on hand. You know, the thing is, I had to laugh, like I say, some of the comments, you know, certain people, well, you don't prep because it'll make you a target. Well, that's stupid, guys. I mean, why would you? Here's what let's see, what was one of the other ones? You're insane because of what you do, you know. Now, to me, the definition of insanity is, you know, not taking care of your family. To me, that's insane. That's selfish, that you wouldn't think of taking care of your family before anybody else. And you know, I have to laugh because you know, prepping and being a prepper, it has such a bad name to it and stuff like that. But the funny thing is, you go out and you buy car insurance. Well, number one, because you have to. But you know, you have, a lot of people have life insurance. You know, you have insurance on your house for your possessions in your house in case there's a fire and stuff like that. So you're taking precautions, and that's what prepping is. Prepping is taking precautions. It's trying to be better off than, you know, everybody else in case of that emergency that comes up. And realistically, 9 times out of 10, prepping is about emergencies. Being at an emergency in your life, where loss of a job or loss of something else, you know, a loved one or the breadwinner, you know, unforeseen injuries, sicknesses, you know, but these things are going to happen in life, guys. You know, I mean, that's just a reality. So if you're prepared and ready for those type of events, and have some kind of a backup as far as food, water, you know, whatever else to help get you through, that's just prudent. It's just smart. And so when people don't do that, to me, that's the definition of insanity. So, you know, why wouldn't you look out for your own best interests, for yourself, for your family? You know, that's what it's all about, realistically, at the end of the day. So that's, you know, I had to laugh at that. Oh, and then my favorite recent one was get a job. So obviously they haven't watched the channel. So, you know, I get quite a bit of amusement out of some of the comments. It's very, very interesting. Die you white cracker, that was a nice one. I'm like, I feel very bad for some people. There are some very, very disturbed people out there, I'll be honest with you. Very disturbed people. And but you know what, I gotta say, like I said, you know, for the most part, you guys are absolutely awesome. There's a lot of great feedback in the comments. We really do all learn from each other from those experiences and sharing what we know and stuff like that. And I think that is absolutely awesome. So, you know, I appreciate that, and I appreciate you guys. I really, truly do. You know, I never would have thought that I would be sitting at 15,000 subscribers. It is absolutely amazing. And I am blown away. I'll be honest with you. I am absolutely blown away. And it's very, very cool. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Thank you for the haters too, because you do support the channel. So thank you too, because it's like you're part of it. You're helping it grow. And that's what I think is freaking hilarious. You know, but anyway, it's been an enjoyable journey so far. This year we got a lot of projects that we're going to plan on getting done here when the weather breaks, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. And it's going to be awesome, and it's going to be a fun year. It's there's going to be a lot of things going on, a lot of plans, a lot of things I want to get done, and I'm looking forward to doing it. And like I said, I'm looking forward to sharing that with all of you guys. So I hear somebody coming. Anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off of here for now. I just wanted to share that with you today, talk to you a little bit, and you know, like I said, whatever's going on in your lives and stuff like that, you know, just stay focused on what's important. And you know, you'll be fine. Realistically, that's the thing. I mean, it's like positive attitude is a huge part of anything that you're trying to do, and staying positive is so important. Um, so anyway, I'm going to jump off here for now, and I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. Remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day, and you know, that's the most important thing, because tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember STD, one step at a time, one thing at a time, one day at a time. See, that's, people say, oh my God, it's a horrible acronym to use. I've had a lot of people say that, but I think it's the best, because if you say STD, obviously it's a word that, or an acronym that you know. But then if you put it into the proper context of step, day, and time, you know, or step, time, and day, I'm sorry, I'm freaking brain dead there for a second, you know, it really puts it into perspective. And if you work at things methodically, you will get there. Whatever you're trying to accomplish. What we're doing here, I mean, this hasn't happened overnight. We've been here almost 3 years now. So, you know, we're just going to keep working at it. And you know what? Before we know it, we're going to be in really, really good shape up here. And that's what it's about. It's making your life better, you know. And so anyway, guys, listen, I hope everybody has a great day. I hope your week is going well. And if you do have somebody that you love today and you want to spend that time with them, that's awesome. But do it on other days as well. Don't just do it today because they say you have to do it today. Okay? I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now. Going in the house, Luce? Going in the house? Yeah, good boy.